Okay, so I wanted to do a video on posture. Okay, so before you even attempt to play the bass guitar, you need to be sat correctly and comfortably. Um, and like I say, you want to do that before you start trying to make any noise with it. Okay. The first thing you want to think about is the height of the chair um, or wherever else you're sat. Okay, so you don't want your legs up here like this. Okay, so if you're sat on something really low, you're in danger of that. Um, Sort of opposite to that, you don't want your legs sloping down either. You don't want them dangling off, like a bar stool or anything like that. The reason for that being is that you want your bass resting on the top of your. Um, I'm right-handed, so reverse this if you're left-handed, but you don't want it resting on top of your right leg. No, sorry, no, you do want it resting on top of your right leg. You don't want it sliding off of your leg if the stool or the chair is too high, and you don't want it sort of squashed and pushed into your body if your knees are being pushed up by a chair that's too low. Okay. Um, the second thing then would be the way you're sat. You want to be nice and straight. You don't want to be bulked upright and tensed up. That's not what I mean. You want to be relaxed, but you don't want to be slouched over like this. You can still play like that, um, but you're going to give yourself back damage as the years go by. So you want to be up and straight and relaxed and comfortable. Keep your shoulders relaxed, and then everything else will be relaxed, and you'll be able to play a lot better. So yeah, I've said already that you've got your bass on your right leg, and basses differ in their shape. If I just show you mine here, you've got that curve in the bottom of the body. You want that on your leg, okay? That should fit nicely on your leg. Like I said, there's different shapes, but they're all similar, and you'll be able to get a comfortable position on your leg with whatever bass you have, okay? Okay, now that it's on your leg, you want it pointing slightly forwards, okay, at a bit of an angle, not completely forwards. You don't want it like that, for example, for obvious reasons. What you're going to do, can't really see what you're doing, can't reach. Okay, but you don't want it like that either, and certainly not going behind you. Like that's a bit too straight, and you just makes for a bit of an unnatural feel with your fretting hand. Okay, so you want it at a bit of a 45-degree angle, sort of forward and to your left. Again, reverse that if you're left-handed. That way you can see what you're doing, and your fretting hand can reach the frets nice and easily. Okay. That will also help when you go on to start reading music or reading off of chord charts, because you'll be able to not only will you be able to look at your music, which will be in front of you, you'll be able to see your bass guitar as well and make sure that you are in the right positions on the fretboard, and that you're playing the right notes, which is very important. Okay, the only thing left to talk about then, so you're sat up nice and straight, your bass is on your leg, it's pointing forward at a 45-degree angle. Okay, you're not hunched over it, you're relaxed. Okay, we don't need to worry about this hand for now, and I'll talk about what to do with this hand in a different video. But you want to get this hand ready, okay? So for now, just keep this one, you can place it there, or you can keep it on your fretboard, or even just keep it out of the way, it's not needed at the moment, okay? With your plucking hand then, you want this part of your arm draped over this part of your bass, okay? Again, different bases are different shapes, but they're all similar enough for this to apply. So you want it draped over like this, and the important thing is you don't want your wrist bent like that, okay? You can still wiggle your fingers like that, but it puts a strain on them, puts a strain on the tendons, and frankly it's uncomfortable. And you're in danger of doing yourself some damage as the years go by, just like you would be if you were hunched over like this. So that's two things to certainly not do. Don't hunch yourself over and don't bend your wrist like this. All you get out of that is a feeling of tension, and that's not what you want. Okay, so you do want the wrist bent a little bit though, else you're not going to be able to pluck. Okay, so your arm's draped over. Again, there's no one definitive position for this, just somewhere comfortable. Okay, somewhere comfortable so that you can rest your arm on there. Your hand can bend, but not too much. Your wrist can bend and not too much. And then your thumb can go on, I have two pickups on this base, can go on one of those. To begin with, probably this one here closer to the fretboard. Okay, although you can play there. Let's do it there for now, okay? So once that's all in place, you're ready to start plucking with this hand, okay? And that's what I'll do in the next video, I think, is get this hand moving, okay? So you've got your wrist draped over there. It's not bent too much. You rested your thumb on the pickup. Don't push into it. I've had people before push into it and end up with a bruise in their thumb and all that sort of thing. You don't have to push too hard. It's just anchored there gently, okay? With your fingers hovering over the strings like that, ready to pluck them, ready to start playing bass. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Thanks a lot.